guys, thanks for joining me. We're going to do a little special here that we have the Super Bowl going on coming up today, this evening. Just going to kind of break down both the users. We have two great users in this Super Bowl this year. I'm really excited to watch this game today. You guys should tune in if you aren't planning to. It's going to be a really good one. We're going to start with Nick, the Bears, kind of break down what he does. Well and not so well. Let's get into it. Okay, guys, here we go. This is the first play. We're going to go through early in the first, 3rd and 9. Defense is showing, so let's just pause this. Okay. Defense is pressed up. It's definitely man. Okay. That's what we're doing here. Okay. You can only kind of see. It gets blurry. I don't know what to tell you guys. So it gets blurry, but let's see here. Yeah, here we go. They're all pressed up. I wish I could. Yeah, there you go. Drops. It's real blurry, but everybody's kind of pressed up here. It's showing man. So we got the deep routes. Everybody's verticals. Okay, for the offense. I'm looking at Nick's perspective here. I think he does send a man on a crossing. I would send this kind of the slot wide receiver, not the tight end kind of in the slot, but the wide receiver just outside. Send him on an in route because it is man. You know what's going to happen. I would actually probably here. I would have the running back block for me. I need some extra blockers. I need some time against this press. Whether he's blitzing or not, he's pressing. Might slow my wide receivers up a little bit. I'm going to need a little bit more time. Let's see what happens here. Play this. Okay. Still sends. Okay, so let's pause it here. Pause it. Okay. So he has, right now the ball's got to be gone. It's got to be gone. And I'm probably looking at the right side of the field here. You got this man. So if he would hit the running back real soon, like quick right away, hikes, throw, you potentially got a man in space. It hasn't. So right now I'm getting rid of the ball. I'm looking at the right side. If you see the right side, the streak on the right, he has that wide receiver beat. I'm going to kind of throw it towards the sideline deep here. And that would be what I'm going for. Okay, we called this streak. It is what it is. He actually plays the defense that I want to see. He has that left safety. The free safety kind of stays down. Plays that the across the middle stuff. Okay, that's taken away. And then that safety, that strong safety, is just darting across to the middle. He's playing the deep middle. Outsides are open all day. Left corner is playing He's playing it decently. Okay, wide receiver has it beat, but you have that safety that's still even with the wide receiver, and then you have that strong safety darting across in that direction. I mean, he is. If you see, that's kind of the same distance. Both of those safeties and the corner playing safe have an opportunity at this ball. I'm not going left. I'm looking right. I'm just going to try to throw a little touch pass out to the right side. But as we see here, holding the ball slightly too much. Holds it. Got to be gone. Got to be gone. Throws it too late. Gets hit. And it leads to a interception. Early in the game you can afford to throw those kind, but those can add up quickly. Not something that I would advise to do. So be quick, read that defense right away. You kind of know what's going to happen before it happens. What are you looking for? It's man. Now I'm looking at my safeties once I hike the ball. Are they both going back? Okay, underneath are probably going to be wide open. Is one safety coming down? Okay, those crossing routes are no longer go. I have to pick left or right. Be quick. It's a heat, check. You're throwing it. If not, hold on to the ball. Get the sack, then move on. Take your medicine. All right, guys, here we go. We have another one. Still in the first quarter. It's Again, the same coverage, so it's a little different look from the Seahawks. You're gonna see, but he comes in, he presses, and with the Seahawks, typically, not always, but if he's coming in, he's pressing, he's gonna be hitting man. He's got man against us. Now it's a matter of you got one safety over the top in this case, so it's probably that cover one again. Matter of is somebody blitzing in, is he just showing? But he's probably going to go that cover one again. It works. So we'll get into this here. So you can see cleared. Okay, we got comes out. Got the guys pressing. We got one safety over the top. So again, probably having the running back maybe either I'm looking to him quick or okay, I do like this over the top. Gone. Got to be gone. Got to be gone. Ball's already got to be out if you want to go to where he goes. So he makes the right read here, whereas left wasn't the right read in my opinion last time. He went left and late. This he's late again. Now go. You know, so I'm looking at. He's in this. If I have the streaks going, I'm looking streaks, but I have to be quick with the streaks. I have to read this quickly. You're going to see he swipes him away, gets him out of there, go. Give it to him. Waited a split second too long. Gets hit while he throws, and it's an errant pass. That's why, you know, this happens. So these are things that, you know, I see in Nick's game. He does well, but if he was just a little quicker on what's kind of happening. I suggest to other users out there, you have that 13 seconds. I know we want to switch the play, this and that. Read the defense. Why are you going to make a switch if you haven't read what the defense is doing? Your first read should be out. I'm looking out. What am I reading from my defense? Are my guys, you know, are they in my face? Are they up? Or are they back? Are they off? You know, are they 5 yards? Read what the defense is doing. You should kind of have an idea of where you're going before it even goes. Before you even call height, you should have a general idea based on where everybody's lined up. Now, yes, there's some fakes and that kind of thing, but that's why you got to be quick with your reads. Oh, you know, safety did this versus doing this. Okay, well, move, go back. You know, there's times where, you know, maybe a safety's playing in. He comes down, you thought he was going to be playing back or whatever it may be, you know. That happens to go. Don't get stuck into, oh no, he didn't do it. Just next man. Who else is there? That's that for that one. Let's see what else he's got here. Alright guys, very next play here actually. I wanted to show you this. This is good. Again, there's one safety over the top, so quick. He's got to be quick. He flings it right away, gets it out there.
Oh my God.
A little stopping route is perfect. The guys are playing off. Okay, so if they're playing off and stuff underneath is probably going to be good. They're probably thinking we're going to try to take the top off again. That little 10-yard stop. Hits it. He does a really good job of doing this before the receiver is done. Please load here. Before the receiver is done breaking on his route. He's already got this ball out. So he's here. It hasn't stopped yet. Time he's turning around and stopping. That's why pre-snap reads are important. You got to know what guys are doing. Sure, there's some freaks that might break on that, but that's a guy making a good play. Guys are going to make good plays. Have an idea of what they're doing. Again, one high safety. Guys off. Okay, so he's either playing cover 3, which it didn't really look like that to me, just based on how the linebackers were showing and that kind of thing. But you know, so it's either cover 1 man and they're playing off, which that's going to be open. That little stop route, and he again be quick, makes the throw before the route's done, and it turns into a first down. It's a great read by Nick there. Alright guys, this next play, I really like this, and this is something that Mitchell Trubisky, although not the highest overall or like the best quarterback in Madden, what he's kind of capable of doing with his athleticism, what can potentially be an X factor for Nick in these games.
Actually, wow.
And I think he just turns a play action pass into he just reads it and turns it into a run. Um, it definitely serves him well to have a little athleticism at quarterback here, especially when things get tight here in the red zone. Makes it tough to make throws sometimes. If you can have a quarterback that can kind of move. Here it is. He's here, and then he's just like, "Yo, I'm going. I'm going." Easy touchdown. Good play. I mean, he's scoring in a game of two-hand touch. It was a good read by Nick. It was a good play call, and I really like that there. Okay, guys, here we fast forward to the second quarter. Nick has the ball, and it's a good play call in this situation. Again, he's showing like cover 4, but it turns out to be cover 3. He sees that the safety comes in, so like I get why you want to go deep over the top, but if you look at the middle of the field, yeah, let's rewind that here. Especially Flowers playing so well in this game, you kind of have to know who's playing what. But good old reliable tight end, you see him across, he does a little in. If you throw that over the linebacker, a little touch pass over the linebacker, you got yourself a first down. Kind of getting caught up into wanting that big play. He's had some deep shots already in this game, quite a few, so just kind of going with that theme, but it's good to have those deep shots. I like to throw deep route in almost every, I'll try to pick one at least every play, just to give me that option. But when it's taken away or when it's played decently, look elsewhere. Be able to kind of look off and see what else is out there. Like I said, in that case, he had a first down, ends up with the incompletion, and depending on how that game's going, one play can make a difference for sure. So that's all I'd say there. Don't be afraid to throw it underneath and make that play. All right, guys, fast forwarding towards the end of the second quarter. This is a great read by Nick. He does a fantastic job. Again, my eyes are at the same place based on what the defense brings on this play. Never mind, it's not this play. We're just going to watch this play go through. But see, the defense is up. Again, it's in their face on this play after this. And there's nobody over the top of who he goes to. And that's a good place to start. Who's over the top of who? Again, reading that defense before you even call hike. What are they doing? What are they in? What are they showing?
You wouldn't know good defense if it just
oh my goodness, I went far way too back. Okay. Should be this play here. Just check it out. Yes, it's this play here. And this is
I want to blitz.
This is a call that a lot of users use. Like, I don't have this formation, but I mean, when you do, you run the mid blitz if you have it, because it just applies so much pressure. But again, I'm reading. There's nobody over the top of Komet. That's what I'm looking at. Okay, he's my first read. Now they're showing, okay, again, throw something into the cross. He hits the out route. Great read. Great route by Komet.
It's so hard to
it is difficult to cover, especially one-on-one. And he kills them there. Not even a chance. But again, check that defense. What are they doing? Nobody over the top of Komet. All right, let's check there. Let's see if we got something there. Okay, guys, fast forward to the very end of the second quarter. Again, Trubisky, this is what having a somewhat athletic quarterback is important, especially here in the red zone. Nothing here. His crosser, guy who's going to Komet, covered. Decides to take it with Trubisky, scores. He could be an X factor in this game. Check that out. All right, last play we're gonna do for this game. It's still the second quarter, but this is kind of like this put the dagger in it, and there wasn't much really to say. But he just kind of ran away with it after this. This is where Nick excels. He defense, getting turnovers. I mean, makes this read, sits on it, waits for him to throw it, and
disagree.
pick six. So there you go. There you have it. Just some of the things that Nick does well, not so well, at least in this particular game. Just kind of breaking down the film too, kind of showing you guys, you know, what to look for, or, you know, what I'm looking for in these games, what these guys should kind of be looking for in order to get some success. You know, some of these plays, you have to kind of go in prepared, like knowing you might be a little uncomfortable and you might have to move quicker than you want to. Be prepared, like going into the play, like I'm gonna have to think quick. Gonna have to think quick. Next. You know, is that first guy open? That's always great, but you play these good users, they're gonna show you something is there. Okay, this is where the chess match comes in. You know, they're running the Queen's Gambit. You know, or you know, all whatever strategy they have in chess. That's where this becomes a chess game then, because you know you're going to play those good guys. They're going to show you one thing, and they're going to give you something completely different. You got to be all right. You got me. I was reading man. It's cover 3, and next who is it? What's open cover 3? Okay, where's that seam on either side? You know, that kind of deal. But you got to know you might be a little uncomfortable if you can play fast, quick, think quick, fast. You got a shot against anybody, because that's just what it comes down to. You know, you got to show bluffs. You got to. Nick does a good job too. He likes to motion guys. And when you motion, what happens when you motion? Most of the time, it's a handoff. You know, like Mocha did it earlier during this game of, oh shit, I thought he was gonna do the jet sweep. He was just audibling him over, or he was just sending him in motion over. Little things like that. You got to add a little nuance here and there. You know, maybe you want to motion your best receiver just to show the defense your best receiver's out there and get some eyes on them so that you can go somewhere else. Those kind of things. But overall, Nick's one of the top guys. Does well making quick reads. He likes to bluff, show things, and he reads plays very well, as he showed on that defensive play there. Sitting back, making him think that the stopping route is open. He you know, lets the quarterback throw that, knowing that's my ball, I'm going to pick that off. He picks it off. All right, guys. Taking care of Nick. Take a look at Lamp in the AFC Championship game. Playing Curtis, top guy in the league. Lampard, obviously, always one of the top guys. He's, you know, he should be considered in that Trey category, in my opinion. He's won enough Super Bowls, damn it. I feel like sometimes he doesn't get the respect he deserves. All he does is win. And it really doesn't matter who he has out there, he wins with it. So he does his homework. He knows his game well. He uses Josh Jacobs very well. You know, again, he's got Ruggs, but nobody else. I know Waller too, but nobody else got blazing speed. But he uses everybody. He uses them really well here. So you guys are going to see this. He's kind of a clinician, if you will, in the game of Madden. Okay, we're going to fast forward here. As you see, he hits Waller, but that's not the play we're going to talk about. Talk about this next one here. Just some things I see first, kind of the way the routes are going and whatnot. I might think about flopping this play, switching it, because you have more side of the field on the left. He makes the read, right read, makes a connection to Ruggs. It's a good play, but you might have a touchdown. It's good, yeah, throws that out. Nobody over there. Phenomenal read there against the man coverage. And you think that goes east and west against man is going to do you well. Like I said, the only thing I'd think about there, and maybe you get some more yardage versus just the first down, but you know, that's just nitpicking at that point. Would be maybe flopping that play, getting all that, you know, I guess it would be, for you guys, it'd be over on this side, all that area, as we kind of go back. Check this out. He's got all this space above me right here, okay? all of this right here. Maybe flip that, and you got all that space. Maybe that's a touchdown over there. But again, great read, good route by one of the fastest guys in the entire NFL, and just doing the good things there. Okay, this next one, just kind of showing like why it's important to stay cool, calm, and collective here. Play kind of breaks down. He does good with Rosen to move around here. Then he just kind of hawks it up. Again, it's so blurry. I don't know if you can. I don't know why it's so blurry like that. Let me rewind. Show you this again. He potentially an opportunity, maybe just run out of the pocket, throw it away. Here might have been safer. Man, is it blurry on this end, but hopefully it'll kind of render here. Kind of went back a few plays. Here we go. Again, running that. I think that's the play we just showed you, but that's the play we just showed you before. Glad that kind of cleared up for you. Get to see that. Kind of how he just floats it ever so slightly outside, leading the receiver to the ball. Great read, great throw by Rosen there. Man, if this would load, this would be great. Here we go. If it could load like this, just it's a little better. Good underneath throw. Safe. Take your medicine, move on. This play here does well to make things kind of happen. But then tries to force it at the end. I think he hits the wrong button, honestly, is what happened. So, here, you can stay. Okay, he cites the...
I didn't mean to hit that.
Didn't mean to hit that. Okay, I figured. Didn't mean to hit that button. But he just kind of goes and just, this way, if you stay calm, maybe you don't hit the wrong button. It happens to me all the time. Just kind of like free throws, take a deep breath before that play, whatever it may be. And you're going to... more times than not, he'll make that play. He'll be able to run out, throw it away, whatever it may be. And this is, again, just forcing it. Okay? I get it. You got Waller. He's great. 90 speed tight end. But that, not a lot of room there. You're not just like throwing it deep. And yeah, he's got the linebacker beat. Not enough room. That's kind of a force. You got Ruggs underneath there. I see nobody near him. Just toss it to him. That's a playmaking. Just because you have speed doesn't mean you got to go deep with him. Hit him, try him underneath. I think that's just a misread there by Lamb. Not a great series there in the red zone, but it does get better. Okay, guys, fast forward. We're in the second quarter. Curtis still up, 10-3. This is a great read. This is why it's always good to just throw a seam route in there every now and again. So I think he audibles here. No, this is not the play. Spoke too soon, but a great. Again, underneath, especially with a speed set. A lot of guys like to play over the top against the speed. Let him play over the top. Give it to your guy underneath. Okay, here's a good play. With the safeties out wide like that, we want to see that. That seam, look at that. Oh my gosh, wide open. Okay. Check for that. Those safeties way out. Are they way out there? Then, unless they're usering and they're showing, they want you to think the middle's going to be open. That middle is going to be wide ass open. Throw it. He makes a great read, like I said. Waller had made a few drops earlier in this game. That's a great catch. If that could be thrown in a way that he can catch and run, that's a touchdown, easily. So great read there by Lamp. And it leads to what would eventually become a touchdown on this drive, which is what he needed to tie it up and kind of make this a game. Curtis up a touchdown, wasn't able to really do much. You got all those offensive weapons, and he wasn't able to capitalize, kind of growing that lead, and it leads to, well, here you go here. Good play also in the red zone. People are thinking run, those little bubble screens test them. You're making that slot man or whoever's in, maybe it's a linebacker over the top, and you're making them decide. You're either going to come in, you're going to have to break on the running back for that run, in which case you do, that bubble screen is going to be wide open. If they stay, well then you got one less guy in the box, and now you're going to have a decent time running the ball here. So, good play calling, good read on that other, and again, like I said, he ends up, I believe it's after this play, he ends up tying it up, so it's 10-10. Okay. Gonna have here as we fast forward here. Just a word of the wise, when you're playing the Chiefs team with this much speed, I don't encourage playing cover zero. I just don't call it if you want. So here he does. He doesn't. You gotta turn. I wish this would load. Hold on. He actually, I did get him on a streak in our game, just because he was a little late. He was expecting an out, I think, on one of the plays, and I ran a streak with the man he was supposed to be guarding. Oh, I went way too back here. Oh my goodness. Okay. Sorry guys, the tech is not. Oh my gosh, I was way ahead of this. Okay. My goodness. So apparently he scores this other touchdown here. I apologize for this. Kind of went too fast. Here, I think we're kind of close-ish to this time. I wanted to load up. I wanted to be able to load up, and I'll just kind of talk while that's happening. In fact, I can switch over to this, I believe, and it's still recording perfect. Again, I'm saying this stuff like it's super easy. This is way harder than it looks. You got, again, it's chess. You got other guys on the other side doing their thing too, right? So this is just kind of basic stuff. You have to know these guys are doing their job too, and they got some nuances as well they like to do. And if you're smart, you watch some of these good guys and you pick up on what the hell it is they're doing. Study your opponents, especially the guys who are kicking your ass all the time. They're doing something you want. Okay, there it is. That's the play. It didn't load, so we're gonna go right back to it. Do not call cover. Just don't do it. Don't call cover zero against speed, especially when you get two guys at 97 speed. Cover zeros. It doesn't matter if you're 10 yards off. That dude's faster, and if this is like track speed here, he's gonna eventually pass in here. You know. So here we go. This is gonna be after this great run. By the way, unexpected, especially a guy who likes to dot it all over the place. Is a good run. This is where it kind of messed up last time. So we'll see what happens. It sent us way further back last time when we were at the same position. I hope that doesn't happen here. So, okay. I know it's cover zero. You got the safety right over. I don't know why it would even do this, but it shows them right over. Yeah. Okay. Toast.
Oh,
Butter.
Toasted.
Yeah. Hey, what?
Low routes and 15.
Yeah. You can't.
I'm telling you right now.
You call cover zero. He's upset about the go routes, but as soon as I saw that safety line up, he lined up right over the corner there. I'm like, well, this is cover zero. Somebody's blitzing.
It wasn't one play.
Somebody is. So, not advisable against teams with speed. If you are, dare I say, jam, play the outside, and over the top. If you're going to do that. I don't know, maybe inside. I don't know. So you can't. That's a tough call. Tough play call there. I maybe wouldn't have done it. Cost them a touchdown. Okay. Here we're gonna have a display of what speed can do for you. Any receiver can kind of run this route, but it's the ability to then catch it and run for days afterwards. He makes a good read here. Okay. He's playing oh my goodness, why did it do that? I'm sorry guys, this is just fast forwarding and jerk all over the place. So safety over here on the left, is he stayed in. Everybody else went back, and he's running in. It's gone. It's track meet at that point. You get he's too fast. 99 speed, 99 acceleration. He's gone. Makes a great read. Utilizes that speed phenomenally. It's not just about streaks. You know, it's calling that kind of play right there and having the defense make a huge mistake of letting Ruggs go underneath them. And then playing way too far outside, and it just allows them to go in and score a touchdown. A go-ahead touchdown. Okay, guys, here we go. Last play we're going to go over in this game. Kind of a prayer, to be honest. On this one, he throws it into the tight coverage. The receiver almost makes a good play, but he would agree, I think. I think he says it in this. Something about, blessed, something like that. So, yeah, it was a bit of a prayer, but hey, you have the right players. You have great players. They're going to make great plays for you. And that's just the way it's going to be for that. So, he makes the underneath here to Ruggs. Good play again. Let him speed. It's close to being like a 15, 20-yard gain with how much speed he has there. Sorry about the blurriness, guys. I really thought this would kind of load up a little bit better. It's just not quite doing it for us, but down 38-34. I believe this is the play. Defense plays it pretty well here, pretty phenomenally. So they got showing cover 4 to me. And it's cover 2. He throws it out. Oh my gosh, he goes up to make the play. Juan Thornhill, who had so many interceptions the week before, ends up giving out a touchdown. As hey, one-on-one. Henry Ruggs against somebody else. Give me that shot. Throw it to Ruggs. Let him see what he can do. Prayer, but it worked. Touchdown. Again, whether he was just trying the one-on-one or just made whatever it was. It looked like a good read. The safety thought was going to make a great play on it, but made it happen. Ends up winning this game, obviously, and I think it's going to be a great matchup. All right, guys, that's how I see it. This matchup against Nick and Lamp, it's going to be great. Two very good users. Check the chess match. It's going to happen. That's what happens at the top level here. Really in-depth stuff. It's going to be fun. Showing this to potentially get this. You might see a play early in the game that you're like, that was terrible. Yeah, it might be a setup play. They might want that to go bad so that when they call that same formation, same kind of setup, motion, same guy, the way they had before, and then it's a completely different play, it can send the defense on their heels pretty quickly. It can turn into big play, and both guys are capable of big plays. I think defense is going to be crucial here. We might see some turnovers. These guys bluff pretty well on both of them on defense. Do expect to see some touchdowns too, because they can read this shit and they know what they're doing. So I think it's going to be a great game. Again, I haven't changed. Raiders are going to win this game. I think it'll be maybe closer than I first thought. I thought maybe it'd be like a 2-score game. This might be like a 1 to 1.5 score game. The more I look at it, the more I see how they're both playing. This might be closer than I thought. I'll give, still got the Raiders, maybe have them at 8.5 points difference or whatever. They're going to, that would kind of be about where I'm at with it. Okay, guys, tune into that game. Enjoy doing this show. Thanks for tuning in, and we'll see you next time. Pick 6. There you go. That's what I got for Nick. We're going to move on to Lampard, kind of show what he does well too.